Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The School of Love. My name is Maria, and I'm helping people discover their inner potential for love towards oneself and towards the others. Today, I am welcoming you to a new episode from the series What I Wish I Knew When I Was Younger. And in today's episode, I'm focusing on the difference between kindness and niceness. Please stay with me because this is a very important differentiation, and most of us, too many people I know from 3 countries and 2 continents cannot make it. And I really wish I knew I had known these 5 elements I'm going to talk about today. I really wish I had known them when I was younger and way more innocent than today. And less cynical, of course. So, the first element which separates kindness from niceness is the fact that kindness is a combination of compassion and healthy boundaries. Niceness is an unhealthy need for external validation at all costs, often paired with codependency. What this means? I'm kind and I'm self-aware that I'm kind. I'm helping you because I see that you are in need and I do not endanger my own well-being by helping you. I'm also cautious with people who repeatedly put themselves into dangerous or unhealthy situations, and I caution them and I listen to them, and I point out the elements which I observe, and for the cases in which they just choose to do whatever they want repeatedly, and which gestures or attitudes which repeatedly bring them into complicated situations, that I choose to distance myself from them. This is not because I do not empathize with their pain or with their problems, but because I need to set boundaries. And maybe people need to experience difficult situations in order to understand that they are part of the problem at some point, and not only victims of malevolent destiny. This is kindness. Niceness is when I do anything, and this is where codependence comes in place as well. I would do anything so that you feel good. And when you feel good, I feel good. So my well-being is tied intrinsically to your well-being, which means that if you want to make me feel bad, it's very easy for you to make me feel bad by means of feeling bad yourself, because then I will jump all over the place and do my best, whatever this best means. Maybe it simply means give you all the money I have to pay your debts which you had made without thinking of the consequences, maybe by gaming or gambling or playing computer games or whatever, or simply not getting a job. But I just do everything way beyond everything I can to make you feel good. And by making you feel good, I get this validation, this external validation that I'm a worthy human being and I deserve to be alive or whatever else. This is not niceness. So this is niceness. It ties up directly to codependency, and it is very self-destructive. So you see the difference. Huh? In one case, it is self-awareness. In the other case, it's just kind of seek quest for external validation. Number 2, kind people are strong and self-confident. They are secure in themselves. On the other hand, nice people always have a hidden agenda. even though it is mostly unconscious. And I have to say this for this sort of nice people, that they are not aware, they don't know why they are doing what they are doing, and this is part of their problem. And in I'm not a psychologist, and I'm not a psychiatrist or a life coach or whatever. I'm just a teacher and a mother. But in all the instances, I have this observed this kind of niceness, extreme niceness, or niceness on all. This is a spectrum, right? It's not that you're nice or not nice. You're nice, less nice, until you're really um, a difficult person, right? But in what I have been observing, these super nice people, is that they don't know why they sacrifice themselves so much for others. They just do it. And if someone points this out to them, look, you're doing way too much for the others, you're losing yourself, why are you doing this? In most cases, if this is not done properly by a trained person, by a trained specialist, it's very damaging. Because there's so much anger and pain and frustration beneath this niceness, and unraveling those layers of already solidified pain and suffering is a work which must be done gradually, slowly, and under trained supervision. Yeah? But being nice is not a solution. It backfires always. While kind people are very self-secure, and this brings me to number 3, which is kindness, or kind people are expansive, while nice people are implosive. And niceness in itself is implosive. What I mean by that is that when you're in the presence of a genuinely kind person, you just feel at the ease. You feel as if you can breathe. You feel balanced. You feel you can show the whole of you. You don't have to make yourself smaller or to make yourself bigger, and in doing so validate something the other person might want from you, whatever that something might be. Some people simply want something bigger than themselves so that they can become big by association. So it's not about necessarily making yourself small so that you don't threaten the sense of identity of the other person. It also could be that you need to make yourself bigger so that the other person feels herself or himself bigger by association with yourself. So kind persons, in the presence of kind persons, you don't need this. You just feel at ease to be what you are in that moment, to give your best, or simply just to be, which is a fabulous feeling. If you ever experienced it, you'll see with kind people, with self-secure, self-confident, self-sufficient people, you just feel at ease. Well, meanwhile, with nice people, polite people, you'll feel somehow under some sort of constraint of cutting away parts of yourself. And depending on how long the relationship is going, or how deep this relationship is evolving, you might really feel that you cannot show that person particular parts of yourself. You have to hide them because they might work as a trigger for that person, or you may not show, for instance, what gives you joy or what makes you sad. You always somehow have to walk on proverbial eggshells. That's the case with nice people, because they always have this agenda. There's always something you have to take care of. So now on to number 4. Kind people care for the others and help those in need out of the awareness that abundance and prosperity are limitless. Nice people, on the other hand, help others out of their lack of trust in the universe, that there is enough for everybody. When you'll see, or maybe you have seen already, when you interact with a genuinely kind person, you have this feeling of abundance, of limitless opportunities and possibilities, of infinity, of just being able to breathe as much air as you want, and nobody's really going, and is enough air and resources for everyone. On the other hand, when you deal with nice people, there is always this feeling like we should be careful. We have to take care of the others by limiting ourselves. Don't show too much happiness, don't show too much joy, don't show too much luxury, don't show too much feeling good. We have to take care not to hurt or offend the others by us feeling good or too good. It's this feeling of we have to take care of the others in the name of lack, in the name of not being enough, in the name of receiving some sort of validation because we cannot validate ourselves, because we do not believe ourselves at the deep core that we are worth living and existing and being and just moving along with the flow. And number 5, and this is a big one, that's why I left it at the end, is that kind people glow and bring those around them to glow as well. Nice people stand in the dark and dim the lights of those around them. Whereas kind people encourage and support the others to be their best while being themselves their best. Nice people struggle with the good in people and drag others down so that they are not overshadowed by the other's success and happiness. This ties up to what I have been saying previously. Kind people believe in exponential growth and are glowing with a sort of vital generosity, which makes them simply incredibly attractive, but not only physically, just want to be around kind people. Their life force, their energy is magnetic. On the other hand, nice people, they suck the life out of you. They make you feel guilty of maybe not needing them. Nice people want to help you. They want to find your problem and to help you solve your problem, but maybe you don't have a problem, you just want to be. Or maybe you have problems, but in that moment you don't want to solve that problem. You just want to be. You just want to enjoy life. And they don't allow you to. Because they want to help you. Because they get their validation through your lack through your need of them. This is where codependency comes into place as well, and why codependency is so inevitably tied up to niceness, and why nice people, as the saying goes, and lust, because nobody really wants, I mean, not necessarily nobody, but healthy people don't really want to be around nice people. They want to be around humans who accept them for who they are, not who want to help them or who want them to need them. It might be easier than to say, I need your validation, please give it to me. Then they will give it to you because they are nice, because they are kind people. Yeah, so they will say, of course, you're a good human being, no, let's have a coffee and just enjoy the sunset. And that would be for today. Thank you for staying with me today, and I'm looking forward to welcoming you very soon again. Love and peace to you all.